Hi, today is September 24th, 2025. Here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1483 for the year, Sydney. I don't think I'd like it if my name was Sydney and I lived in a city called Sydney. I'd be tempted to try to change the name of the city to Stanley or Cellophane or Fallopia or Tungsten, and failing that, I would probably change my name, but probably not to Fallopia. Poem number 1484, Going Back. They came from Southeast Asia 50,000 or 60,000 years ago to this land that I now walk, that is now called Australia, whereas my land was first populated by people who migrated from the North Asian Mammoth Steppe 19,000 to 26,000 years ago. So some of the people here in Australia go back farther, though not as far as the Europeans, who go back 150,000 years. Of course, the Africans go back at least twice as far as that. And of course, all of us came from Africa originally. And of course, you can go even further back than that if you want to, before humans, before vertebrates, before animals or plants, before life itself. You can go back as far as you want to, if you want to. Poem number 1485, Fear and Courage. He wasn't afraid of anything, and he wasn't afraid of nothing, but he was afraid of something. She could brave everything, and she could brave anything, but she couldn't brave nothing. Poem number 1486, Train. She pitched a train to me, and I caught it and threw it back to her, and I was extremely grateful that she didn't make me pull it. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1487, A Cantaloupe for Stanley. She presented Stanley with a cantaloupe, and he accepted it with all of the grace he could muster, but the truth was, he was terribly allergic to cantaloupe. First his face would swell up terribly, then his hands and feet would turn into wheels, so that if he went outside and stood in the street too long, someone would come along and try to drive him. Also, he would break out into a black rash, and if he got up on stage and started singing, he would get canceled immediately. So Stanley took the cantaloupe and put it on the mantel, and although he was very hungry, and although the cantaloupe looked so good, he served it to his friends the next day, and didn't have any for himself. All right, that's it. Tour starts today in Sydney, Australia. I appreciate you.